They really are quite outstanding sampling results. And I think because there's historical workings there and because of the movement in the gold price, over the last 6 months, it feels like something, again, that could stand on its own within its own company. So now we've got three of these assets, which are all individually promising in their own right.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Hewie Rattray. He is CEO of London BTC Company. Hewie, very good to speak with you. Teep is now your third US gold project. What made this asset stand out, and why was it important to add it to the portfolio?
Good morning, Stephen. Sorry. I think it's a highly prospective, historically worked project. It's definitely a promising exploration asset with the grades that came out just this morning. Um, we've got a substantial claim package here, right? So it covers a huge area of land. And yeah, as I was saying, the high grade surface sample results are really good, and it's got all the ingredients to be something that we could eventually put a drill hole in.
Yeah, as you said, the initial rock chip results were exceptionally high grade. What do those numbers tell you about the potential scale of the opportunity?
I think we use them as strong indicators for where it could go. They really are quite outstanding sampling results, and I think because there's historical workings there and because of the movement in the gold price, over the last 6 months, it feels like something, again, that could stand on its own within its own company. So now we've got three of these assets, which are all individually promising in their own right. And yeah, it's about where we take them from here. But yeah, definitely a great start for Teep.
The project sits in Nevada's Walker Lane trend alongside some other major gold deposits. How important is that location when assessing Teep's long-term potential?
Yeah, so you've got Goldfield, Tonopah, and the Bullfrog area. And this is just a tier one mining jurisdiction, I guess, is the best way to put it. We want to focus around mainly Nevada and some areas of Arizona and kind of build up this geographical resource portfolio. Um, so yeah, the location is super important to us. The mines and the areas it's near are very important to us, and we're going to keep doing this strategy, keep finding more prospects around this area.
Huey, what's the plan from here? What work needs to be done to turn these encouraging early results into drill-ready targets and potential discoveries?
Yeah, so we'll do more sampling and assays. We'll do geographical mapping, data compilation. There's a few practical milestones before drilling decisions. Whether we take them all the way up to that level or we look to do some kind of farm out or royalty deal or simply sell the asset is another question. As my board are very well connected in the mining space, so there's lots of people around who are looking to shop for these things. So yeah, there is a whole strategy in place about where we go from here and how we take it. But obviously, that's a dynamic strategy, and it depends really, how we see the asset ourselves and how a potential buyer might see it at some point in the future.
Well, Huey, I hope you'll keep us updated with your progress there. Thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you, Stephen.
It's Hewie Rattray, CEO of London BTC Company.